Hello, everyone. It's so nice being here. It's been a wonderful experience. I am a Mexican artist. My name is Enrique Trava Diaz. I actually was born in the next state here, Yucatan, Merida, Yucatan. I own a gallery there, which I open in order to bring some European or other countries' artists to my gallery and getting myself to go to other country to events like this one, which has been very, very great. I'm a figurative artist, a symbolist looking for an ideal. All of my paintings have some philosophy basis, and I use very narrow colors. You know, my colors are monochromatical, and I'm in research of looking the relations between physical and spiritual world. The shapes of my frames are not always rectangles, but I use different curves, and of course the shape of the frames has a lot to do with the message I like to transmit in my work. I also have recurrent elements like spheres, spirals, and I think my proposal might be a little bit different, interesting. I'm trying to move people to be aware that there's a spiritual world, and there are spiritual beings that are trying to lead us to take humanity to better stages. Whenever I am questioned about what is art, I tell to myself that I've been reading a lot of dictionaries or books. I never found a definition of art. But in my way of thinking, art is one of the most higher expressions of human spirit. Art can be cooking, or can be making a sculpture. Art can be making music or a building. Art can be it doesn't matter what the materials are, as long as the artist has, in the first place, a good intention, and the second time, a technique, and in the third time, something to say to the others that is going to be positive or helpful. Art has always have to an element of wishes, good wishes for the whole humanity, and it has always to push the development of human beings to better stages. I repeat, is to have a technique, combine elements, and express some original thing to be helpful to others. This painting express a guide, some person that is telling us that we have to go through life. In my way of thinking, life is like a tunnel. So the composition shows a tunnel, and along the tunnel during our lives, we are having different kind of tests that we have to overcome. This is one of the few abstractionist works that I have, but I do like it very much because I keep the colors that are characteristical in my work, and I let the painting itself to react in the canvas, and some very interesting things happen during those reactions. There are painting with more density, some more light or water paint, and I also keep the spheres, and the main figure, it's like a spirit dancing. This is one of my preferred paintings. It's called Students of the Igneous Light, and I was very lucky that one national circulation newspaper here in Mexico selected this painting on the cover of the art section to announce the World Art Vision event in 3/4 of the frontal page, and I like it not only because of that, but Mayans are like floating and discussing about the future events that are to happen to humankind, like those prophecies of 2012. See. This is one of my preferred paintings. It has some of the Mayan mythology. It's named Students of the Igneous Light. They are having a discussion on future events that are going to happen, like a prophecy to the humankind on 2012. It has a stone frame, also is painted on metal, and the castle in the middle of the painting is the Uxmal main castle. And these characters are clay figures found in some island in Campeche, Mexico, called Jaina and Januta. It also has some astrological elements, and of course those bands that I always use in my art. This painting is called or named Astral Mechanic. It's a hybrid character, half human, half machine. And I went to the Yucatecan haciendas and in ruins, and I found these pieces of machinery, very rusty, abandoned in the haciendas, and made a composition in which this hybrid character seems to be organizing the rhythm of the stars on the sky, and we can see his feet. He's a Mexican Mayan, an old man that I met actually in a small town in Yucatan, and I made the upper part of him to become like a machine. You can see the column, the head are pieces of machinery, and it's called, I repeat, Astral Mechanic. This is a very interesting painting with a very odd frame again, but it has a very strong philosophical basis because it's about the moment in which we transform from the physical to the spiritual world, and we can see an angel. This sculpture of the angel can be found on the Yucatan, and he's asking for silence because the angel knows that it's a very important moment for the person that is shifting from the physical to the spiritual. And it has on the right hand side like pictures of the situation of his life that he could resolve, and in the left hand side like some textures that means that the things that he could not resolve during his period of life. There are some two gentlemen there that are spiritual helpers that are helping this person in that very delicate moment. And it also, this shape could be seen like it could rotate like the clockwise. I am very grateful. I am very happy that I participate in this World Art Vision event. I had the opportunity to meet, first of all, to be one of the 80 artists from all over the world that have been here, interchange experiences with them, talk to them, know them. It's very important in my career because I found some identification with some of them, and I'm ready to come back here in 2 years because all of my objectives were met. I feel great. I think my work has been having a projection, and I have the mails of all of them, and the relations are set, and probably I can visit those countries and have exhibitions there. So I'm very thankful again to World Art Vision and Mati Roca for being such great organizers.